Hey there, my name is Ben Keeps. I'm a cloud computing analyst and blogger. People ask me all the time, what's cloud computing? So I figured I'd make this video and answer that question. A long time ago, okay, not that long ago, let's call it the 1850s, businesses used to produce their own electric power. Being in the horseshoe business meant that you were actually in the electricity business too. But then something happened. Engineering breakthroughs led to better electric generators and easier transmission methods. Electric utilities began to spring up, supplying the factories that had once produced their own electricity. As more factories started buying electric power, utilities expanded, making electricity cheaper, which led to more happy factory customers, leading to more expansion. Pretty soon, the economics of electricity as a utility made it plain crazy to make your own. Fast forward to today. Just like the utilities that sprung up in the 19th century, service providers are now springing up to centrally supply computing power to businesses large and small. Here's how it works. Instead of buying a server to run, say, your website, you rent that server from a cloud computing provider. But instead of renting your own physical server, the cloud computing provider splits each server into multiple virtual servers. It's kind of like living in an apartment building. Even though there's a bunch of people living in the same building, each person has their own space. And just as an apartment building is a really efficient use of land, cloud computing is a really efficient use of computer hardware. So cloud computing tends to be cheaper than the old ways of doing things. And if that wasn't enough, because cloud computing providers have lots and lots of spare capacity, when more computing resources are needed, you can add more to meet demand nearly instantly. It's kind of like suddenly adding a new room to your apartment each time your family grows. The most important thing is that cloud computing lets business owners and their employees focus on what matters, not on running and managing IT. We all wear way too many hats. Cloud computing lets us take one off. Want to learn more about cloud computing and how it works? Visit CloudU, sponsored by Rackspace Hosting.